is Jane. I'm an architect, event and spatial designer, founder of the travel brand, and above all, a girl head over heels in love with the world. Today, I'm here to be your guide through winter wonderland that is London in winter 2024. In this video, I'll be sharing top 12 things to do in London in the winter months.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Contrary to the popular belief, the joyful and festive activities don't end with Christmas. In fact, magic continues throughout all 3 months. So, let's dive right in.
Let's go!
Number 1. Markets. Christmas markets start early, some as early as mid-November, and they last way beyond the Christmas day. In addition to the traditional Christmas markets of London, there are also some of the permanent ones that just offer festive treats and decor during the winter months. My personal favorite is Borough Market, so that's where we're headed. We are here in the heart of Borough Market, surrounded by the spirit of Christmas. Our must stops include Humble Crumble for hot apple crumble, winter's favorite, mulled wine stand, of course, a delicious paella for lunch, and the cherry on top, bread ahead for their special gingerbread Berliner. Number 2. Concerts, shows and ballet. Next up, immerse yourself in the arts, from candlelight concerts to seasonal plays, musicals, Christmas movies with live orchestra. London offers a limitless array of options. However, the quintessential winter activity to do is catching the Nutcracker at the Royal Opera House, an absolute must. Number 3. Christmas carols. Since we're on the topic of performances, let's talk about Christmas carols. While this is indeed December specific, the joy of stumbling across small collections on the streets and local fairs is unparalleled.
It's carol singers!
But also, don't miss out on the special concerts in London's historic churches. Last year we went to listen to carol singers at St. James's Piccadilly, and this year we went to St. Paul. But before immersing ourselves in the enchanting world of Christmas carols at St. Paul's, we decided to indulge in some heavenly hot chocolate at the nearby market. Just so you know, the dedication of people in the UK to listen to the carols at St. Paul's, this is the length of the queue. And if you think this was the end of it, it wasn't. It goes all the way around. We finally went in, got settled, and once the singing started, we were quite amazed by the magical moment of unity and joy that Christmas carols created there. Number 4. Festive Walks. People in London love to celebrate, and so do councils and businesses who enthusiastically decorate their stores and neighborhoods. So when in spring, the whole city is blooming. Around Coronation last year, everything was covered in memorabilia and flags, the portraits and so on. And in winter season, it's lights, wreaths and candles wherever you look.
Lovely!
My favorite annual walks include Chelsea, Piccadilly, Mayfair, Covent Garden, King's Cross, and this year for the first time I also explored the Battersea area. The main things to see on this walk are the Regent Street, the Piccadilly Circus, Carnaby, Kingly Street, and all the little streets around before making our way to Mayfair. The jewel of Mayfair Walk is the New Bond Street. Cartier, Dior, Chanel, and Ralph are your main stops to make, and of course peek inside all the arcades you see along the way. We are in central London. We came here to see some lights with the idea that since it's still November there should be less tourists. But boy were we wrong, and also get some first gifts for Advent. So yeah, here we are. My festive Mayfair walk route got viral on TikTok, so I'm sharing it here as well. We're starting at the Ritz and then turning to Dover Street. Don't forget to come inside the pretty hotels, shops and cafes, then New Bond Street, where all the shop fronts have the cutest and most magical detail. Then visit the Davies Street and make your way to Selfridges, followed by an extra short peek onto the Oxford and Regent Street. Then through Savile Row, walk the corner of New Bond Street and Burlington Gardens, and the next stop is Burlington Arcade, which will lead you to Fortnum and Mason. Take a look inside and finish where we started, near the Ritz. So I am yet again in central London on a hunt for the most magical Christmas walks, and this time I'm walking in Chelsea, and it is so beautiful, although it feels like I have chosen the most miserable rainy day for my magical Christmas walk. In Chelsea we start at Sloane Square and move in the direction of Duke of York Square, then turn onto the King's Road and follow the road up until the Chelsea Bridge. It's very important to make a stop near the Ivy because they always have the best Christmas decor, but also peek inside the private streets and see what kind of creative things have the residents came up with this year. Walk around the residential streets and then take the Finchley Road or the Gale Street back to the Sloane Square. But before you do, don't forget to stop at Soho Home. Next up, Battersea Walk. The main thing to see there is of course the Battersea Power Station. There are huge Christmas trees and playgrounds / gingerbread houses / ice skating rinks set up by John Malone. And of course there's a small general store and a small streets around it, including the Art Hotel and the private residential areas full of Christmas decor. Last but not least is Greenwich. This is the least touristy and the coziest of them all. The things to see there are of course the Greenwich Market with so many delicious stores, the historic buildings nearby, including of course the University building and the Painted Hall, and the jewel of the area, the ice rink. Number 5. Shopping.
Yeah, shopping. A lot.
Be it Christmas or any time around winter, seasonal decor, books, ornaments, lights, tableware and so much more can be found in pretty much every shop around London. But no one does it quite as well as the big historic department stores such as Liberty, Selfridges, Harrods and my favorite, Fortnum & Mason. Liberty's decor this year was very much in line with Kingly Street with their space theme. But the main reason why we came there is the glittery dresses, the beautiful winter tableware, and of course the Christmas shop. Next up is Selfridges. This year they put huge disco balls and a DJ booth which played on the weekends and in the evenings. Again, we came for the Christmas shop because this is one of the best places in town to get the stockings and the crackers. Next up is Harrods, and I love Harrods this time of the year for their annual Christmas bear and their chocolates. They have so many different really good kinds which are all in line with seasonal spices and tastes. And they as well, of course, have the Christmas shop. You can come there for some vintage Christmas ornaments and beautiful books. And my favorite for last, Fortnum & Mason. I have a small tradition of buying one new ornament every year there, but also who can resist their beautiful seasonal tableware. Another cool thing to shop there is of course their seasonal candies and cookies and the beauty department. Number 6. Specialty pop-up markets. Indulge in specialty pop-up festive markets and sales hosted by your favorite brands. Brands love to capitalize on Christmas and entertain. And me, I love to check it out and shop the brands I love with the cocktail in my hand and some joyful music on the background. Guilty.
Guilty.
So this year we attended a festive event at Vogue House, pure holiday magic. Number 7. Winter sports. While snowboarding or skiing might not necessarily be a London sport, skating certainly is. Explore the various ice rinks across the city. I've actually did quite a bit of a segment on that in my last year's video. But also, for this year we decided to try something new and went to do some curling. We gave it a shot at Coldrop's Yard in King's Cross and it was so much fun. On the evening of December 24th, me and my husband went to King's Cross to try curling. One thing I want to hit, the other thing is we're both on goal. What's the idea?
Okay, last try, come on.
Neither of us have ever done it before and it was a lot of fun, although I don't think we were that good at it. It's really good. Progress! So while our curling skills might not make the record books, the pop-up rings winter magic turned the experience into a memorable adventure. It's definitely a proof that winter joy isn't about perfection, but embracing the thrill of something new. Number 8. Indoor sports. Winter in London isn't just about outdoor activities, and the whole of city does seem to love their yoga.
Yoga felt good.
So when summer offers pop-up yoga sessions at the parks or terraces, in the winter some of London's most iconic venues invite local studios, and you can actually bring your own mat and come to places like the Natural History Museum or the Painted Hall in Greenwich and have your yoga session right there. In search of new ways of experiencing London, on December 20th I woke up at 6 to go to the Painted Hall and do some yoga. As much as I love sleep, I woke up super early, grabbed a cab and went to Greenwich. I arrived at the crack of dawn to see the beautiful scenery. They warned us it might get very cold, so I layered up. As classes happen just a few times a year, I wanted to be prepared and feel comfortable. The yoga class was 45 minutes and involved a lot of gentle stretches, your ordinary enjoyable vinyasa flow, but the best part of it was when we were lying on our back and looking up, this is what we saw. We also did a little meditation at the end of the class, and that was it. Before I knew it, 45 minutes were over and it was time to go home. I, of course, made sure to have a look around, grab a pastry and take a taxi back home. And that was that. Number 9. Hotels. UK's hotels go all out to stand out during winter months.
Pick me, choose me.
As this is actually the perfect time to enjoy the warmth and hospitality of those places. They try their best to entertain and decorate, and these are some of my favorite ones to visit. Seasonal afternoon teas, gingerbread kiosks, cake decorating, live music, seasonal drinks, and so much more. But besides the London favorites, there's also a huge array of hotels all across the UK with an unbeatable countryside holiday feel. Next up, special festive surprise at Natural History Museum. For the next activity of this winter, I had to go to South Kensington to see the surprise that museum staff prepared, which combines the ancient and the seasonal in a truly unique way. As we enter, brace yourself for a sight that's both jaw-dropping and heartwarming. A dinosaur decked out in its very own Christmas jumper. Yes, you heard it right, even the giants from the past are getting into the festive spirit. Remember, if a T-Rex can rock a Christmas jumper, there is no limit to the holiday magic waiting for you in every corner of London. Number 11. Restaurants and cafes. Just like London hotels, the restaurants and cafes go above and beyond to get their guests into the holiday mood, be it Christmas decor or the seasonal menu. This winter I tried quite a few places already, and my favorites so far included the breakfast at Hideaway London. They transformed their cafe in the most magical way, and so you get to sit with your delicious pastry or avocado toast under the sky covered with snowflakes. And my most favorite place for dinner this season was Petersham Nurseries at Richmond for their seasonal set menu and a beautiful atmosphere. Last but not least are the Cosy Movie Evenings. There are of course multiple holiday movie screenings all around the city. However, my personal favorite this season was Wonka. I know it's not a Christmas movie, or winter movie for that matter, but I feel like for a movie to become truly seasonal for winter, it needs to bring some joy and magic and warmth to your heart, and that's all the things that Wonka brought me.
Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka.
And so, last but not least, go to one of London's most iconic cinemas, and these are all my favorites, and see the movie of your choice, as long as it's something cozy and kind, and you're drinking hot chocolate or mulled wine while watching it. And here you have it, 12 most magical things to do in London in winter. Yes, Christmas indeed is over, but not the season for joy and magic. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell button not to miss any more of the videos. Thank you, bye!